Hey there, what's up guys? It's Fergal here and thanks for checking out my review. Now before we get started with the review, if you would like me to build your entire internet marketing business for you and stay with you until you get to $10,000 per month, then be sure to check out the first link in the description. Now back to the review. When you pick up this product from the second link in the description, you're going to get my 4 bonuses delivered to you automatically. Bonus number 1 is I'm going to show you how I get 250,000 brand new email subscribers every single Friday. This is not a method, it's not a technique or anything like that. I literally show you where to go, how to pick them up. You get them guaranteed, and then you mail them with your self-hosted autoresponder that I also show you how to set up. The self-hosted autoresponder costs between $3 and $12 per month, so it's very, very cheap, even when you have 5 million email subscribers. Bonus number 2 is I'm going to show you the 2023 free traffic method that I am using right now to get tons of traffic to my websites, offers and blogs. This will be delivered to you as well automatically as a free bonus when you pick up this product. Bonus number 3 is I'm going to show you how to rank all of your YouTube videos first on YouTube so that you can get massive rankings and massive traffic from your YouTube videos to any offer that you want. Bonus number 4 is I'm going to give you your own offer to promote. My Empire course is one of my best-selling courses ever. I'm going to give you 100% commission throughout the funnel so that you can promote it as your own course. So with that said, let's check out what this product is all about. And remember, if you would like me to build your entire internet marketing business for you and stay with you until you get to $10,000 per month, then check out the first link in the description. If you would like to pick up the product that I'm reviewing right now, check out the second link in the description. Cheers guys, let's check out what this product is all about.
Now let's take a look at some of the features of the Pro Edition of CourseMateAi 2.0. Right off the bat, perhaps one of the most important upgrades is simply the limits, right? You can have more academies, more courses, more videos, more slides in your videos. I mean, all the limits are raised significantly. So that alone is a great reason to upgrade to the Pro Edition. In addition to that, you're also getting a lot of additional great features, starting with our graphic creator. The graphic creator actually has 3 components: the logo and favicon creator, the ebook cover creator, and the ad banner creator. Let's take a look at the logo and favicon creator. When you open that tool, you're going to have more templates than you possibly could even need. That makes it very easy for you to find a template that you like, simply click it, and customize it. It's a matter of just clicking and typing. You have all kinds of tools over here, more tools than I even have time to demonstrate. Well, we could do it, but I don't think it's really necessary because it's very intuitive. You can make basic adjustments, we can add icons, we can add frames, QR codes, add text, obviously subtract text. We can use brushes to draw directly on the canvas. We can add image overlays. We can use AI to create images, which we would then bring into this canvas. We can add various shapes, various graphics, elements, many settings that we can tweak and work with. You can, of course, resize or crop your canvas. And when you're happy with it, you can save it as a project or download that image file. You can choose between JPEG, PNG, SVG, or WebP. For logo files and favicons, I recommend downloading it as a PNG. In fact, for a favicon, the PNG works very well. 72 DPI is perfect for web graphics. That's really all you need. If you have something else that you're using for, you could certainly download it as a higher DPI, even all the way up to 300 DPI for printing it. But for creating logos and favicons for your academy, 72 DPI will be just fine. Again, PNG is kind of my recommended format for logos and favicons. You could give it a name and then just click to download. You can also start with a blank canvas if you prefer. Let's go back and take a look at the next graphic tool, which is the ebook cover creator. We have many ebook cover templates. We've got 3D cover templates. We also have flat cover templates. What you see here are the 3D cover templates. If I skip forward several pages, you'll see flat cover templates. We also have children's book cover templates. as well as the option to start with a blank canvas. In addition to using this for ebook covers, you can also use it for blog banners, Facebook covers, Facebook ads, Instagram posts, Pinterest posts, Facebook posts, Twitter posts, YouTube thumbnail, wallpaper, or any custom graphic that you may need to create. And once again, it's simply a matter of choosing a template that you like or starting with a blank one. And then you can do just about anything with it. Crop it, resize it, add to it, subtract from it, add text, add images, bring in a new AI graphic, shapes, graphics, elements, all kinds of settings. In general, I recommend keeping a transparent canvas background. That's going to work great if you then download it as a PNG, which will have that transparency built in. So suppose we wanted to create a new cover for Module 3, Nutrition and Lifestyle for Anti-Aging. We'll start with a new template. We can look at categories to see if there's a category that works well. You know, something like this looks good. We can paste in our title. Bring this down a little bit. We could bring in our own logo. We'll go ahead and save this. Download it as a PNG. Jump over to our ebooks. Click to update it. And scroll down to the bottom where it says ebook cover. We're going to choose that new cover that we just made. Click update. And now, instead of just a standard stock graphic, you can see that we've given this ebook a nice 3D e-cover. And you can do that as much as you want using our built-in cover creator. Jumping back to the dashboard, we'll take a look at the third graphic creator, which is the Add Banner Creator. We've got a whole bunch of templates in here. You can also start with a blank canvas, but specifically these first 4 templates are sized for tasks within the Academy and course creation process. So you've got 1300 by 300, 2000 by 500, 600 by 600, and 800 by 500. Let me show you what I mean. Let's jump over to Course Manager. Let's go into our course info. Let's see. Is it media? Yeah, course thumbnail is 600 by 600. So if we wanted to create a custom course thumbnail, we could select the 600 by 600 template and customize it as our course thumbnail. Let's go up to Manage Domain. I'll show you another example. Here on my Health Dummy Academy, we'll click Banner Slider Setting. If we wanted to add a new one, you can see that the banner size is 2000 by 500. So I could simply select the 2000 by 500 template, customize it, and then it would appear at the top of our Academy. So in place of this right here would be our customized banner created within our own banner creator. Let's see, back to Manage Domains. Under Update Domain, here's where we could add a new logo and favicon. So again, you'll have graphics creation tools for basically any graphic need that you may encounter throughout this platform. The next Pro Edition upgrade that you'll find is the Coloring Book Creator. If you want to sell coloring books, you'll need to add a category first. So let's say we wanted to sell health-related coloring books. Let's see, let's look for some photos of kids coloring like this. I'm going to download the small version. Click to choose a thumbnail. There it is. And submit. Now, before I jump to adding a coloring book, I want to show you that in the Pro upgrade, you also have a bunch of DFY products to choose from, including a whole bunch of coloring books on many, many topics. While we're on this page, I'll just show you some of these other DFY products to work with. 50 high-quality health and fitness training guides, another 70 plus health, fitness, and yoga. You've got a whole library of self-help books, library of yoga ebooks, a huge library of health and fitness ebooks. So these are products that I could turn around and sell on my Academy. Again, you know, I've got this Academy here, the Health Academy that we created as a part of the demonstration. I could populate that academy with literally hundreds of products from this DFY package. You've also got kids books, cooking videos. For this particular niche, let's see, perhaps a vegetable coloring book would make a lot of sense. We'll go ahead and download it. So now I've got it as a zip file in my downloads folder. I'm going to go ahead and unzip that. And as I unzip it, it is comprised of PNG files. And now that we have those coloring book pages, essentially, we can go back up to ebook PDF creator, and under that you'll find the coloring book creator. So we'll click on that and click add new coloring book. We'll call it Healthy Veggies. And then we'll click to upload your own images. We'll go into that folder that we just unzipped, grab all those PNG files, and here they are. We also have the option of searching for free stock images for any coloring book that we may wish to create. Once you've got your images, scroll down and click Create Coloring Book. Alright, so now we've got our Healthy Veggies coloring book with those 20 images. Now we can go down to the Coloring Ebook Creator submenu and click Add Coloring Book. This is going to be the Health to Me site. Coloring book title is going to be Healthy Veggies. It's going to be in the Healthy Coloring Books category. Let's use the AI to write our description. Healthy Veggies coloring book for kids. Let's just say Healthy Veggies coloring book because, you know, adults like to color too, as I think about it. There we go. We'll copy that, paste it in. Let's see. It says 30. I should have given it a number. It's actually 20 illustrations, so I'll just change the number 30 to 20, but other than that, we're good. And we don't really have fun facts in this coloring book, although we could add them. So I'll just tweak that as well. There we go. We could add some footer text. We'll go with presented by the Health Academy, and we'll put in our Academy link, publication name, Healthy Veggies by the Health Academy. Edition 1. And let's see, we need a cover. So let's jump back to the cover creator. We'll click on children's book covers. Here's one called Your Health is Our Priority. I don't want these doctors, so we'll delete that. The text, we will change that to Healthy Veggies. In fact, we'll call it Healthy Veggies Coloring Book. How original. Now we just need some vegetables for the cover. So let's go to AI Images. Let's search for vegetables, see what we get. Alright, that's the prompt. Then we'll go over here to the graphics, put in the prompt. And we have several one-of-a-kind AI images to choose from. We'll go ahead and resize this. I think that looks pretty good. We can save that as a JPEG or a PNG. Let's go with PNG. Back over to this coloring book creation. We'll select the cover. And the thumbnail, we could use the cover, or we could use one of the illustrations right out of the book. Click Next. Let's say the regular price is $9.95. Right now, people can buy it for $4.95. We can then choose a preview file. You know, we could have created a shorter version with just 1 or 2 pages of the coloring book as a PDF to use for a preview file, or we could just go ahead and grab one image, and that will work just fine as well. We're going to click Use an inbuilt PDF. That means one of the coloring books that we've already created. And from the drop-down, we will select the Healthy Veggies coloring book that we made. Alternatively, you could upload any coloring book PDF that you already have on your computer. And we'll click Next and click Submit. Alright, so now we have the Healthy Veggies coloring book for sale on our Academy. If we go to our Academy, We're going to go to coloring books, and we've got this healthy veggies, and we can buy it now for $4.95, or we could go view the details. So just think, you could add dozens of coloring books to your academy if you wanted to. You could create an entire academy of coloring books if that's what you chose to do. We can also view a sales report for our coloring books. And the next pro feature that we'll take a look at is the flipbook creator. Once again, we'll start by creating a category. We'll add it to my Health Academy. We'll call it Health Flipbooks. Let's search for ebook tablet. This one here would be perfect if it was on the topic of health instead of interior decoration. You know, I could take the time to Photoshop that or AI tweak it, but just to save time for now, I'm just going to go with this one. Just sort of a generic. We'll download the small one, grab the thumbnail, and submit. And we'll click Add Flipbook, Health Academy. And I'm going to create a flipbook from the PDF that we previously created. This one for Module 3, Nutrition and Lifestyle for Anti-Aging. Just simply going to turn that into a flipbook so we can sell it in another format. You can take any PDF and sell it as a flipbook. You can turn it into a flipbook. So again, with the hundreds of bonus ebooks that you're getting as a part of this pro upgrade, you could take any of those and turn them into flipbooks as well. There we go. You know, as I think about it, let's take a shortcut here. Let's jump over to my academy, go to ebooks, view this one, and swipe the description. We'll just reuse that description. You can put in a footer text and a footer link. Would be a great place to potentially put either an affiliate link or something to one of your other products. And we've already created a cover for this one as well. And we can use one of these images as a thumbnail. Click Next. Let's say normal price $17. We're going to sell it for $7 today. Next. And we're going to use a built-in PDF. That PDF is going to be Module 3. And the preview file will be that same preview file that we created for that ebook. Click Next and Submit. Very quick, very easy, very simple to add additional products to your academy as flipbooks using this process. So here we go. What do flipbooks look like, by the way? You can view it. We'll click the little icon here with 3 dots and click View Flipbook. It'll open it in a new tab. And it's a really slick interface. As you can see, really nice. And if we click any of these links, it'll open it in a new tab as well. And then if we go over to our academy, we can look at flipbooks, and we now have this flipbook for sale. Normally $17, only $7. And we can read the preview or buy it now. Another great thing that we can do with flipbooks is actually add them as lessons to a course. And you can do that by grabbing the URL, that is the link to that flipbook, right? So again, you can click to view the flipbook, and when you view it, you can grab the link. And when you grab the link, you can add it as a lesson to your course. How do you do that? Let me show you. Go to Course, Course Manager, go into Edit Your Course, add Lesson, and you're going to select iframe Embed. Click Next, and that link that you copied for your flipbook, you're going to paste it right in there where it says iframe source. That's it. And that's how you add a flipbook as a lesson. Really nice option for you, again, if you have the Pro edition of CourseMateAi 2.0. Let's see, next on the agenda, we have the AI speech-to-text tool. Just a simple little tool that we added here is almost kind of like a bonus for you. Just click Start. And then you can start talking, and it will listen to your voice and turn it into text content. That's it. The next feature is a big one, and this particular upgrade is worth the cost of the Pro Edition all on its own. It gives you the Funnel Creator, which is a completely additional way to sell your products. Instead of only being able to sell them from an academy, you can also create standalone sales pages, which can either be hosted by us or you can download them as HTML files and host them on your own website. So let's click Add New Product. And again, suppose we want to sell this ebook as a standalone product, but instead of selling it from this academy, suppose we want to sell it from its own sales page. I'll show you what I mean. So again, we're going to repurpose this. We're going to sell this Nutrition and Lifestyle for Anti-Aging as a standalone ebook from its own sales page. So the product name will be Nutrition and Lifestyle for Anti-Aging. It is a PDF ebook. You can also sell videos, children's ebooks, as well as mixed bundles of multimedia files, ebooks, videos, and even audio. I'll swipe this description once again. And we can either upload this PDF since we've downloaded it, or we could simply choose it from the drop-down menu since it is within our library. So this is going to be Module 3, Nutrition and Lifestyle for Anti-Aging, but we're going to sell it as its own product. And click Save. And once you've created it, you can toggle it from draft to active. You can also get the product URL, which is going to be a download link, or update the product. Next, we're going to create a sales page for this product. So we'll click Sales Pages, Add New Sales Page, and from the drop-down, we select our product, which is Nutrition and Lifestyle for Anti-Aging. And again, that is the product name. Let's say for the product price, $27. The discounted price is going to be $17. For the description, I'm going to recycle this once again. First, I'm going to say it's an ebook. Then I'm going to paste that description. The target audience is going to be women who are interested in the science of anti-aging and how they can apply it to themselves. I pasted that right out of my clipboard because that was used in some of the prompts that I created in the previous demonstration. That's why I like to sometimes save things to my clipboard, because you can sort of reuse them over and over throughout this whole process of building out your business. For this one, you can put in your own custom buy button code or a buy button URL. So you could use a PayPal button. You could also use something like JVZoo, Warrior Plus, or ClickBank. If you're not ready for that yet, you could put in a fake link like buybuttonhere.com and then come in and fix it later. You can choose to do a money-back guarantee. Let's do 30 days. You can either use your real name or a pen name. Since this is a product for women who are interested in anti-aging, I'm not going to use my own name for this. I'll put in a relatively generic name like Stephanie Smith. We can choose a logo for our page. I'll just grab that one I made earlier. And then a box image. In other words, an e-cover. We've already created one for this ebook as well using our Pro e-cover creator. So we'll grab that. You can select from 3 different themes and click Save. Now this one takes a little while to process because the AI has to do a lot of work to put all of this together and turn it into a brand new unique sales page. Now initially you'll see that the visibility will be set to pending, and that's because your sales page is still processing and the job may be queued. We'll take a look at that in a few minutes once it's done processing here. All right, so after a few minutes, you should see the status become active, and we can then toggle the visibility from draft to active. We can then click on the Actions menu, and while it's still processing, some of these options may not appear, but again, when it's finished processing, you'll have the option to view it, click to customize the design and the content of the page, view the sales page data, tweak the SEO settings, download the page as an HTML file, or update the page. So first let's click to view the page. It'll open in a new tab, and as you can see, the AI went to work customizing this sales page for our topic. Unlock the secrets to timeless beauty. Transform your nutrition and lifestyle for ageless glow. It's tailored specifically for women like you. Delve into the transformative power of key nutrients. Discover how antioxidants combat aging. Learn the crucial role of regular exercise, adequate sleep, stress management. Here's my audience. Dear women passionate about the science of aging. You've got my journey as a woman who has navigated the complexities of aging. I understand the frustrations of watching vitality fade. Now, obviously, there are going to be some things on this page that you'll want to tweak. So, for example, this picture of this guy right here doesn't quite match up with the story. But the foundation of the sales page is here. Look at this. I was watching the years slip away and I didn't know how to stop it. So it'll be relatively easy to go in and tweak this to meet our needs. And the place that we do that is going to be, again, under Actions, and we're going to click Design. And it's going to open up this page in a WYSIWYG editor. WYSIWYG, of course, stands for What You See is What You Get. So you can see here, if I click on the headline, we've got the heading. I can click down here. Now we're working on the deck copy, and we have a plethora of options that we can choose from to customize this page. I mentioned that we would definitely want to change this guy here. So we could simply click Change Image and select one from our computer. Let's see, have we already downloaded one that would work? Actually, this one here looks like it's the right shape. And look at that. Now it appears that she is the author of this page, and her image lines up with the story much better. Personally, I like to add more paragraph breaks than what may be typical for some people. See, I like that look a little better. Reads a little easier. And if you do recall, on the payment button, we had put a placeholder for that link. And here's where we could go in and edit that link. Click Change Link, and instead of Buy button here, we can put the actual payment link, or we could change that to, for example, the payment button code for a platform like JVZoo. Once you're done making some changes, we would go down to the Save Project button down in the bottom left. Let's also take a quick look at the SEO settings. If you care about SEO, you can insert a good title for your keyword, a description, meta keywords, and optionally a Facebook pixel and a Google Analytics code. And then you've got two primary ways that you can use this sales page and host it to make sales. When you click View, it will open up that page, which is actually hosted right on our own domain. You can use that directly, so there's free hosting built in. And the other incredibly valuable option that you will not find on many other software platforms these days is the ability to download this sales page as an HTML page, which you can then take anywhere and host it. You can host it on your own website, your own domain, if you're hosting somewhere else. It also allows you to do this for clients. If you have a client that you are working for, you can download this HTML package and deliver it to them, or upload it to their website for them to host that sales page. We also need to create a thank you page for this product. And before I do that, I'm going to jump back over to Products real quick. And under the Actions menu, I'm going to click the link that says Get Product URL. That's going to be my download link. Then I'm going to click Thank You Page, Add New Page. I'm going to choose the sales page that we're creating a thank you page for, and that is the one that we just created. And I'm going to paste from my clipboard. I'm going to do a Control V to paste that download link for this product. And again, you've got 3 themes to choose from, and click Save. Thank you page added successfully, and it is already active. And from this Actions menu, once again, we can click to view it. That's where we would get the URL if we wanted to use the hosted version on this domain. We can click to Design and make changes to it. We can update the page, view the thank you page data, or download the HTML file. So once again, that's a great option for you if you are working for clients and need to deliver this file to them. I should also mention that in addition to setting up your ebooks and videos as individual products, You can also use this funnel creator for your courses. So if we go back to sales page and click add new page, you'll see at the top here, you can choose product or course. On the one that we just did, we chose product. This time, let's choose course. And from the courses drop-down menu, you can find the course that you want to create a sales page for. For example, the one that we made here, Timeless Beauty, Anti-Aging Strategies for Women. We could then go through this process again and create a sales page for the course if we wanted to sell this course on its own sales page, not as a part of an academy. We also have a product bundle page, which allows you to create bundles of products. So we could give it a name, like the Women's Health Bundle, and then we can begin choosing products, any product that we've created within this platform. And so you can have any combination of ebooks, short ebooks, videos. And when you've added all the products that you want to include in this particular bundle, you'll just click Save. You can then go create a sales page for this bundle specifically to sell this bundle. Again, this funnel creator really adds another realm of possibility for you within CourseMateAi 2.0. Let's see, we did take a look at the DFY products already. So again, these are all products that you can download and then unpackage them and then sell them. As I mentioned, you could use them to populate an academy if you wanted to with just additional products that could potentially add multiple streams of revenue to your academy. And we have a wide variety of topics included with an emphasis on evergreen topics like cooking, health, self-improvement, fitness. Scrolling down now on the left side menu, the last two features that I want to take a look at are leads and integration. Now these two actually go together. Leads is actually going to be the place where you can view and manage the leads that you collect. In other words, the name and email address for subscribers. Integration is going to be where you set that list building component up. So we'll click on integration first. From this page, you're going to click Add List. And we have integrated this platform with GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, and MailChimp. I happen to use GetResponse. So in my GetResponse account, my account may look a little different from yours because I have basically a special private label account, but the features are essentially the same. So on the Tools menu, you want to look for Connect and Integrations and API. Click on Integrations, and then click on API. And then you're going to click Generate API Key. So I'll call this CourseMateAi 2 and Generate. I'm going to copy this API key, jump back to our platform, and paste it in, and click Get List. I can then select any list within my GetResponse account from this dropdown and give it a title. For example, if I'm collecting subscribers for my Health to Me Academy, maybe I would call this Health to Me Subscribers, and click Add List. Integration details added successfully. Now I'm going to go back up to Domain, Manage Domain, and under the Actions menu, I'm going to click Domain Settings. From here, I can scroll down and you'll find Integration List. I can then select that Health to Me Subscribers list from that integration list and update my settings. Now, when users subscribe on Health to Me, they will automatically be added to my list within GetResponse. I can, of course, manage those subscribers within GetResponse, and I can also view them down here under Leads. From the drop-down, I can select which academy I want to view leads for and filter. I've been doing internet marketing for over 25 years and actually started my email list in 2004, so over 20 years ago. And we have a saying in this business that you may have heard, the money is in the list. It's absolutely true. I can directly attribute millions and millions of dollars to my email lists. So if you want to build a profitable long-term business, I also highly recommend focusing on building your list. That's just one more reason why this pro upgrade is so important and so valuable. And you know what? I almost forgot to show you some of the upgrades in the Training Video Creator. So let's click on Training Video Creator, Create Video. Here in the Pro Edition, we have several options that you don't have in the Basic Edition. We can use an image for the background. We can use a video for the background. We have many voice languages to choose from. And then in the AI content templates, we have a huge selection of templates to choose from. Education video, beauty, gaming, travel, sports, animals. These are the 3 that we had already. Then we also can now create sales videos, business ads, product promos, squeeze page videos, cooking, fitness, real estate, fashion, business, children's, software reviews, make money online, travel, and nature videos. Obviously, there's a crazy amount of value in being able to create all these different types of videos, both for your own business, for your own academies, as well as for your clients. I had mentioned in the basic demo that I wanted to save Module 7 to show off some of these features. So I hadn't yet added Module 7 to my course. So let's go ahead and do that now, starting with Lesson 7.1, Long-Term Maintenance Plans. That'll be my video title. We'll select my font, my size, 1080p, and for the first time, let's use an image for the background instead of just a plain color. As you can see from the note, you should add a horizontal image to fill the frame. Let's jump back over to a free stock photo site. Let's search for health fitness background and see what comes up. And under orientation, we will narrow it down to horizontal. We could also go panoramic. This one here is fairly panoramic and it looks like about the approximate dimensions of 1080p. So if I click on that, click the download, let's download the large size, jump back over to the video creator, choose that file. We'll do a fade in. Let's go ahead and add a frame. We'll stick with the same voice we were using before, which was Jenny. Click to create the script. And although informational video or course lesson video would work very well for this topic, let's use one of the templates that we have not yet used. For example, I think fitness video is probably even going to be close enough for this. So looking at this topic here, maintaining results and staying informed, I'm going to grab this 7.1 section. I'm going to add my overall topic as well, which is anti-aging strategies for women. That way the AI knows what this is all about. I'm going to paste in the same audience that we've been using throughout this process, women who are interested in the science of anti-aging. Select a length and click submit. All right, we've got our script. Let's go ahead and click the down arrow. And by the way, here in the Pro Edition, you will have the ability to have 30 slides instead of just 20. Click the down arrow. As we did before, we'll scroll through and just kind of make sure the words look okay. And I don't see anything that we need to fix. So we'll go ahead and click Create Video. So while that one is processing, let's go ahead and create the next one. The title for this one is going to be 7.2, Keeping Up to Date. We'll go with those same settings. And this time, let's add a video background for the first time ever. Just like we can find free stock photos, we can also find free stock videos. Here in FreePick, they actually have a pretty cool feature which allows you to generate an AI video from any stock image, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if that's a free feature or not, so just to be safe, I'm going to jump over to Pexels and find a background video there. So we'll select Videos, and I'm going to just search for the word background. I just want something basic, you know. And under Filters, we're going to go with Horizontal. And because we're displaying words on the screen, I don't want anything that's going to be too complex or busy. This sort of red pixelated background's kind of neat looking. So under the download button, I want the 1080p version. So we'll go ahead and download that 1080p. Jump back over to our video creator. Click to choose file. I'm going to grab that little video background. And since the video is animated, I think I'll do no animation on the text. I do think we want to change the font color now. With that dark red background, instead of a black text, let's go with a white text. And maybe even a heavier font. I think Impact is about the heaviest font there is. We can choose a frame. And maybe just since we're doing things a little differently this time around, let's actually add a background music track. We'll go with the quietest volume. We'll stick with Jenny's voice. We'll go to the AI script generator. And again, just to be different, let's use a different template. Let's go with education video this time. I'm going to grab my main topic. And then down here, 7.2 falls under Module 7, Maintaining Results and Staying Informed. So let's say maintaining results and staying informed about anti-aging strategies for women. And then I'm going to grab this 7.2 text, paste it in. Again, the same audience that we've been using. Select a length and click Submit. All right, this looks great. Let's go ahead and click the down arrow to import these into automatically generated slides. And I do see that these slides have asterisks in them. Let's go ahead and I'll just delete those real quick. I may actually go ahead and have the developers go ahead and automatically remove asterisks from slides that are generated, so you wouldn't have to do this step, but I'm just going to go ahead and delete them real quick. And then once you've got the slides to your liking, go ahead and click to generate the video. So video 7.2 is now processing. I see that 7.1 is done. Let's take a quick preview of that one.
Welcome to our video on maintaining youthful results and staying informed with anti-aging strategies for women.
All right, you can see this turned out beautifully. This little background picture that we grabbed as a free stock image worked perfectly. And you can see how this is a huge enhancement over just the plain background. Again, plain backgrounds have their place too. I mean, they're going to be useful for some of your videos, but the ability to add these images, and as you're going to see in just a moment, videos as well, is a great enhancement. Just one more reason to grab this Pro upgrade. So while 7.2 is processing, let's go and add 7.1 to our course. So we'll click on Course Manager, click the course, add lesson. It's going to be a video file. Next, we'll paste in the title. This will be Section 7. Choose from my videos. Find 7.1. I forgot to check the duration on that.
Welcome to our video.
4 minutes and 25 seconds. And then I'm going to paste in the summary, again from the outline, and click Add Lesson. Now we've got a lesson in Module 7. It's actually Lesson 19. Click Add Lesson. Video file. This one's going to be 7.2. Module 7. Choose from my videos. Keeping up to date. And we just need to get the duration on that one. We'll give this just another couple of minutes. All right, that one's done processing now. Let's go ahead and click to preview it and check the timestamp on there.
Welcome to our deep dive on maintaining anti-aging results and staying informed about future strategies.
All right, so as you can see, first of all, being able to add a video background is once again a huge enhancement to the videos that you can create. And this particular one is 3 minutes and 14 seconds. So we will jump back over here, and for the duration, we've got 3:14. I will go ahead and paste in our summary from the outline and click Add Lesson. And now if we scroll down, we will see that we have Module 7 intact along with Lesson 7.2. So to finish up, we'll just click Finish and Submit. Now if we go back to our Academy, go to the course page, and scroll down, you'll see that we have the Module 7 lessons listed. And in fact, we now have 22 lessons, including the 2 quizzes that we've added. So in fact, if I went ahead and added 5 more quizzes for the 5 additional modules that I didn't create quizzes for yet, we would actually end up with 27 lessons listed here on the course curriculum. So there you go. As you have seen, this is a very powerful platform regardless of whether or not you have the Pro upgrade, but certainly The Pro upgrade takes it to the next level and maximizes your opportunity to create high quality courses and maximizes your profit potential. So if you're interested in creating the best quality products possible and making as much money as possible, I recommend grabbing this Pro upgrade. So thanks for watching this demonstration. If you're new to this business and you would like to re-watch this video and kind of follow along step by step, you will have access to this very video in the membership area, so you can follow along every step of the way and create your course the same way that I created mine throughout this demonstration video. And then you can rinse and repeat. Do it again, create more courses and more income potential.